Hey everyone, welcome back. Do you think legal work is boring? Think again. Today, we've got a real-life legal drama. Picture this. A former US patent examiner, a guy who spent 10 years of his life working for the very people who gave him a paycheck, is now suing his old boss. Why? Because they're blocking his new career path. It's a real-life patent lawyer qualification war. So, let's turn back to 2019. A patent examiner with a decade of experience and a sweet six-figure salary gets into some serious trouble. He's accused of being absent for a little over 30 hours and supposedly faking his work hours. The punishment? A 5-day suspension. Seems like a simple issue, right? Well, according to our protagonist's own court filings, it was a bit more dramatic. His wife was about to give birth, and his request for leave was denied. To make things worse, his boss allegedly forced him to fly back to headquarters from Hawaii. Talk about bad timing. He filed a complaint, but he claims the boss retaliated by cutting off his work system access, fabricating the absence charge, and giving him a poor performance review. That's what led to suspension. This isn't just about a guy skipping work. It's a classic workplace feud. So, feeling wronged, our guy quits. Fine, I'm done being an examiner. I'll just become a patent attorney instead. He starts the process to become a patent attorney, which requires registration with the USPTO's Office of Enrollment and Discipline. And guess what? They initially approve him. Everything's looking great, but then, plot twist. They suddenly revokes his license. What gives? Is the USPTO being petty? The USPTO's reasons for the reversal included two main points. First, he allegedly didn't disclose his suspension record. Second, they claimed the suspension incident showed a moral failing. This is where our simple story gets really wild. This examiner has got a lawyer's license from the bar, so he's qualified. But the USPTO is essentially saying, nope, not on our watch. This raises some huge questions. Where is the line between a minor workplace issue and a so-called moral failing? And does the USPTO have too much power to arbitrarily decide someone's professional future? So, our ex-examiner takes his fight to the courts. But it's not going well. He loses in the Eastern District Court of Virginia. Then he loses again in the Federal Circuit Court. But he's not giving up. He's just filed a petition to have his case heard by the US Supreme Court. This thing has gone all the way to the top. Now, we don't know the outcome yet, but this case has certainly gotten a lot of people in the patent community talking. They're asking some serious questions. What are the limits of the USPTO's power? And how can a patent examiner, an employee, protect their own interests when they're up against a very powerful institution that they used to work for? So, what's the big takeaway? Even in the world of US patents, it's not all black and white. It's also a hilarious example of the phrase, where there are people, there are disputes. If you thought surface politics were simple, think again. At the end of the day, it seems like no matter where you work, you always gotta watch your back. If you want more patent world stories like this, hit that subscribe button. See you next time.